Good afternoon. Today is a special day with the Port St. Lucie Police Department. We're swearing in 4 new members. Very fine-looking group of young men. I'm very excited and proud this afternoon. I'm joined by Deputy Chief Carmine Izzo. In the audience, I have Councilman Anthony Bana. He's in the back. City Manager Jesus Morejo. Chief Assistant City Manager Teresa Lamar Sarno. And I am Chief Leo Nimzik. Thank you. We're going to get straight to work. I'd like to invite Edward Black to the front, please. Edward was born in Poughkeepsie, New York, and moved to Port St. Lucie as a young child. In 2015, Eddie entered the Indian River State College Law Enforcement Fast Track Program. In 2017, he completed his police academy and was hired by the Fort Pierce Police Department and later by the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office in 2020. His work experience includes, during that time at the Sheriff's Office, he earned his Crisis Intervention Certification, Field Training Officer Certification, and was awarded Deputy of the Quarter in 2024. Eddie will be joining the Port St. Lucie Police Department as a police officer and hopes to further his law enforcement career. Eddie's guests today include his mother, Rochelle, and his sister, Bianca. Eddie's mother is going to be pinning the badge today, so I'd like to invite her forward, please. Madam Clerk.
Please respond with I do or I will. Do you solemnly swear that you will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida? That you will bear, that you will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that you are entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that you will faithfully perform all the duties of a police officer for the city of Port St. Lucie, Florida, so help you God. Congratulations.
Officer Edward Black. All right, this time I'd like to invite Joseph Bologna, please. Joseph's a local, born in Stuart, Florida. After graduating high school in 2016, he joined the United States Coast Guard, later joining the Coast Guard Reserves, where he was assigned to Station Fort Pierce. During that time, he attended and graduated from the police academy. Joseph was hired by the Indian River County Sheriff's Office in 2022. Joseph will be joining the Port St. Lucie Police Department as a police officer today. Joseph is joined here for this special occasion by his wife, Hannah, daughter, Sadie, and his parents, Lisa and John, and his brother, Trevor. Joseph's wife, Hannah, will be presenting the badge. So, Hannah, please join us. I made sure it's open for you, Hannah. Madam Clerk.
Do you solemnly swear that you will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and the government of the United States and the state of Florida, that you will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that you are entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that you will faithfully perform all the duties of a police officer for the city of Port St. Lucie, Florida, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Officer Joseph Bologna. All right, Jeffrey Kulinich, please join us up front. And I am writing his names out phonically, because when you have a name like mine, and you know it's important to get it right. All right, Jeffrey was born in Youngstown, Ohio, and moved to South Florida as a young adult. Jeffrey attended Florida Atlantic University and earned his bachelor's degree in criminal justice. His work experience includes the academy in 2020, and then he was hired by St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office as a deputy. Within 2 years, he became a field training officer and tactical flight officer. Jeffrey will be joining us as a police officer at the Port St. Lucie Police Department. His guests include his fiancée, Alexis, his father, James, and his fiancée, Alexis, will be pinning the badge today. Get a picture. Madam Clerk?
Do you solemnly swear that you will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida, that you will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that you are entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that you will faithfully perform all the duties of a police officer for the city of Port St. Lucie, Florida, so help you God?
I will.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Officer Jeffrey Kulinich. Congratulations. And last but not least, Alexander Keelis. So Alexander was born in New York, and he was raised in Puerto Rico. He moved to Port St. Lucie at age 15. Alexander earned his associate's degree in science and criminal justice from Indian River State College. Alexander was hired by the Fort Pierce Police Department, where he has worked as a juvenile specialist detective and as a backup school resource officer. He has also served on the Honor Guard and as a member of the bike unit. Alexander will be joining the Port St. Lucie Police Department as a police officer, where he hopes to advance his career and impact the residents and the community in the most positive way. His guests include his wife, Thais, his children, Oliver, Victor, his mom, Gladys, and grandmother, Maria. And Alexander's wife's going to be pinning his badge, so please join us. Madam Clerk.
Or I will. Do solemnly swear that you will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida, that you will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the state, and that you are entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that you will faithfully perform all the duties of a police officer for the city of Port St. Lucie, Florida, to help you God.
I do.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You'll stay up. All right, Officer Alexander Keelis, and I would like the other new officers to join him up front, please. So I had the opportunity to speak with each of these officers in my office just before this ceremony, and it's very obvious and clear that we got some of the best from our local agencies, and each of them told me that they came here because they believe they're coming to the best agency on the Treasure Coast. And I would agree with that statement, gentlemen, and I'm proud to have each of you. There's a tradition at the Port St. Lucie Police Department. In addition to taking the oath, we take the oath of honor. And we take the oath of honor because all too often in our careers, they come to an end for the wrong reasons because we make bad decisions, right? And in order to combat that in Port St. Lucie, when we swear in a new officer, all sworn officers take the oath of honor together. So at this point, I'd like to invite all the sworn officers in the room to join me and raise their right hand. Gentlemen, on my honor, I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or the public trust. I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions. I will always uphold the Constitution, my community, and the agency I serve. I will. Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations. Now, take all the pictures you like, but before you leave, the clerk needs you to sign your life away, okay?